Grace here. I'm ready to take you into a full body axle workout. We're just going to be using our body weight and the axle barbell with no extra weight on it. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to take you into a nice wide stance, toes slightly turned out, hands at the heart. Let's inhale, start with our squats and press down and through those legs. Just warming things up as we get going here. I like to set a little intention at the beginning of my workouts. Remind myself what makes me feel good and move better. It's always coming into my breath. 4 more right here. Let's hit 4 deep squats. Go for a nice deep range of motion. 2 more. 2. Good stuff right here. Feet hips width. Let's reverse lunge, step back, alternating reverse lunge. You're going to step a foot back, keep the chest lifted. I take my hands to my hips just to feel where my hips are at. And then if I'm feeling really good with that, I'll add an overhead reach. Just go for 5 more reverse lunges. 4. Good. 3. 2. And 1. Nice work from here. I'm going to take my feet the width of my axle. Arms are going to reach straight out in front of me. Deep inhale into a lateral lunge. Deep exhale, press through. Alternating side to side. Getting into a nice deep range of motion. Trying to open up those hips, inner thighs. Focusing on breath first and foremost. Deep inhales through the nose. Deep exhales out of the mouth. Let's go for 3 more. Nice and easy. Get a little bit further. Last 2. Good. 1 more each side. Let's lift that toe. That nice deep stretch. Final 1. Awesome job. From here, I'm going to keep it nice and wide. Come down to the barbell. 1 hand on, 1 hand down. Soft bend in the knees if you need here. Nice flat back T-spine rotation. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Let's do 3 more of those. About 4 on each side. Just starting to feel the spine go for some rotations. 1 more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Bring it down. Switching up those sides. If your legs are longer than your upper body or from your hips to your head, right, you can always bend your knees in this position. You want to keep a straight spine in this movement versus flexing. Big inhale, big exhale. Good, bend the knees and slowly round it up. Good, we're going to take it into a second set of squats. Arms are going to reach over the head this set. Thumbs will point back, fingertips forward. Nice deep inhales in that overhead squat. Try to think about lengthening through the spine and activating through your core here. We're really going to work the abdomen a lot, right? And we want to keep coming back to that. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, tight core. Bracing the abs around a nice tall neutral spine for 2. 1 more, 1 more. Good stuff. Nice. Shake that out. Nice, easy. Just bring it up to a light little jog. Move those feet. I hope you're having a great day. We're going to rock this workout. It'll be a lot of fun. It's a good challenge. Just feeling the body weight out today. Hold it here for 4, 3. Full jumping jacks. Let's finish this warm up. Just nice strong jacks. Reaching through those fingertips. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Looking so good, guys. Rock it out. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good, go ahead and pick up that barbell for me. I'm gonna go in just some overhead position. We'll just slide the hands to the very edge, and then we're gonna just start with a nice little march here. So this is where I want you to really just finish your warm up. Really nice, strong, wide grip. Coming one with your barbell. Strong grip on the hands, neutral wrist. And then you're lifting 1 knee at a time, scooping the belly button into the spine, really finding that tall posture. Let's add 1 more challenge here. You're gonna lift the knee, lift the opposite heel, really test that balance. Really start to just cue into your brain and body connection. Nice and strong. Let's go for 4 more of these. Steady, easy. There you go, there you go. Try to connect with that lower abdomen as well. There it is. 1 more, 1 more. Beautiful job. Go ahead and pick up that barbell. Let's go ahead and start a nice slow build. This is our modified jack with the axle. And then if you are a jumper, go ahead and make it a full jack. Do 15 of these before we start our workout today. Nice and strong. Let's go 10 more. Yeah, 10, 9, 8. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Really nice job, you guys. All right, let's go ahead and starting with our first sequence, right? Pick up your barbell, and we're gonna go ahead and take ourselves back into that overhead position. Feet are gonna go nice and wide, about shoulder width, and your turnout is comfortable from this position. You're gonna inhale, down, 2, 3, exhale, up, 2, 3. So we're gonna inhale, lower, 2, to your squat. Exhale, drive. We're starting this smooth and slow. Right, coming out of that warm-up, we want to really focus on mobilizing and getting through that full range of motion as we just start to feel the body. Inhales down, exhales, drive it up. I want you to go about 4 more reps, slow on the down and slow on the up. Right here, keep watching your knees. Right, if they're knocking inward, think drag the knees out over toes, pressing those knees out. Right, you got 1 more rep, relax the shoulders, neck is long. 2, 3, we're gonna speed it up on the drive. So we're gonna go slow, 2, 3, drive up. Slow, 2, 3, quick. Good, inhales, 2, 3. You've got 5 more, keep going. Just showing from the set. Down, slow, slow, quick. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you really want that slower descend and that quick drive for those hips. Last 2, here we go. 2, 3, drive up. 1 more, deep in. 2, 3, exhale, nice work. From this next exercise, I'm gonna turn it to the side. We're gonna come down into a full plank or a plank hover. So our plank hover is 2 knees bent. So you can always start this shoulders over wrist, hips right over knees. Tuck the toes, press through that barbell, and lift those knees. I want you to hold it right here for me. Take a few deep breaths while I just talk you through this. So I always like to think, grip your barbell and try to rip it apart. Pulling it from right to left will give you stronger engagement through those shoulders. Let's go ahead and add some challenge here. Right leg's gonna stretch nice and long. Left leg's gonna join it. Right knee back in, left knee back in. Here we go, a little quicker. Take it out, out, pull it in, pull it in. 1 more, keep it steady. If you're happy here, keep this pace. If you can, a little bit quicker. Take it back, bring it in. You've got 5, bring it in. Good, think knuckles to the floor. Rip and rip that bar. 3, almost there, almost there. Go 2, back in. 1 more. Hold that hover, hold it 4, 3, 2, step forward, and roll those wrists, guys. Shake it out, nice work. So every plank is a good chance to really work on that grip strength. When you're gripping that barbell, you can pull it apart to really create more tension. Good, let's take it up a notch. We're gonna repeat that overhead squat. This time we're gonna take it into a back rack squat. Right, you could also do your Atlas, no, you can't do your Atlas position because we're gonna add a press, a push press overhead. So I want you to meet me in a back rack. The barbell just a few inches below the shoulders, not on the neck, right? Just a few inches below. And then hands are in as tight as they can be, elbows pushed back to create a little shelf for your back rack. Let's just start with our squats. We're gonna inhale down, exhale, quick up. Think slow, 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 quick. Feeling the barbell, trying to create that position and that relationship in your back rack. Down, 2, 3. Drive up. You keep going. I want to see at least 10 to 12 reps. Push through. Down, 2, 3. Now with this same position, you're going to add an overhead press from your back rack because the bar is just the bar and it's not loaded. This is a-okay. If you have any sort of shoulder issues, limitations, try it. It's not for you. Keep the back rack up. Here we go. Slow, 2, 3. You're going to drive up, reset. Down, 2, 3, drive up, reset. So you're coming out of the back rack into a push press. Now, if we had more load, we'd focus on the hips doing the work, not the shoulders, right? Down, 2, 3, quick push. Let's go 4 more. Here we go. Inhale, sit, exhale, drive. Now remember, if you're just doing the squat, all good. Building things up every time, getting a little stronger. Go down, 2, 3. Let's hit 1 more. 1 more rep right here, slow, 2, 3, drive up. Good work, you guys. Finishing that back rack squat. Let's go ahead and bring that barbell back up to that front rack and down to the floor for our second set of our plank. So we're gonna go into our rollout, and this is how I love to start my rollout. From a nice flat back squat, hands could be about shoulder width or a little bit wider. Think knuckle neutral, rip and rip, pull the bar apart. We're gonna inhale, stretch out. You can pause at the hover if that's where you are today. And you can press the legs completely straight. If you want a little more challenge, roll it back. Drop the hips, knees are nice and wide. Inhale out to your plank. Rip and rip, pull it back. Good. Keep this going. I like the wider stance of the feet because it allows for more mobility and a better range. But there's nothing wrong with doing this from feet hips width and to go for 4 more reps, because I really want you to feel challenged. Try to inhale as you extend out into your full plank. Exhale as you pull back into your squat. 3 more. Inhale, take it up. 2, 3. Exhale, pull it back. Good. 2 more. If you like to exhale on the way out and inhale on the way in, it's not wrong. Yeah, find your version. Here we go. One more time. All the way up. All the way back in. Drop those hips and shake those wrists out. Nice work, you guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take this into our next sequence with a single leg Romanian deadlift to a nice wide row. So I'm gonna bring my hands just outside of that hash mark on the barbell, right? And I'm gonna do this a little to the diagonal so you can see my body. Just go ahead and pick a leg, doesn't matter which. One leg's gonna stretch back, starting position. Now, same idea here is in our planks. Grip your barbell and become one very strong with it. We're gonna inhale, down, 2, 3, as your pull, release, stand up, 2, 3. So we want a nice even pace, even pull, release, pull it up. And this is really nice because you can really build your technique here, smooth and strong. You don't want to go so fast, you can't complete your range of motion. And if you fall, if you lose your balance, the beauty is those axle wheels are right there to catch you. Inhale, as you lower, exhale, pull, release, lift it up. We're going for at least 8 to 12 reps here. So do your best with this. If you're finding it extra challenging, there's nothing wrong with keeping that back foot down and going into a single leg hinge from there if you need. But think, focus on the length of your spine. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, tight core. Big squeeze and make sure you're gripping that bar. Let's see, 3 more. 2, 3. Big pull, release, and lift. 2, 3. 2 more. Take it down. 2, 3. Big pull, release, lift it up. There's that balance. Good. 1 more. 2, 3. Big pull, release, stand it up. Good. Right away into that second leg. Shake it out. Big deep inhales. We take it away. Inhales to your hinge. Nice wide row. Grip it up and grow tall. I like to think about my inner thighs a lot. From right here, squeeze the inner thighs back in and up that spine. Nice and strong. Big pull. 3, down and up. 2, 3. Here we go. Raise 4. Keep that spine nice and tall. It can be a little bit tricky not to want to see your bodies. So if you have a mirror at home, if you have something to check it out, but when in doubt, always just try to feel. Keep this up. A couple more reps. Inhale, 2, 3. Big pull. Release. Keep going. Nice and strong. 2 more. 2 more. Inhale, flat back spine. Big pull. Release and lift. Let's go. 1 more rep. Deep inhale. Tall spine. Big pull. Fall it over. Big pull. Repeat. And bring it up. And shake that off. Nice work, you guys. All right. We're going to go into our second exercise for this sequence, which is going to be our side plank. So just come on down, find that elbow down. Here it's really important that that bottom elbow is right underneath the shoulder, and then you're going to use the axle for assistance if you need to lift up. Now remember, if you need to modify this, bottom knee can be bent, or both knees can be bent. As long as you're able to keep those hips stacked, right elbow nice and tight. If it feels like it's too far away, bring your hips down and pull it in tighter. Top hands on that barbell. I'm going to extend, and we're gonna rock this out. You're gonna inhale, push the barbell away, rotate. Exhale, squeeze it back in. Inhale, rotate through the side. Exhale, pull it back in. Take your time. Inhale, chest and shoulders rotate and squeeze. I like to think of my feet like bricks, like iron, super strong. And I pull my toes towards my shins. Inhale, reach it, 2, 3. Exhale, pull. I know you want to speed right here, but I want you to practice that control. That really good intent focus. Here we go. Last two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze it in. 1 more time. Go big. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, come on in. Nice. Switch sides. You can hear a little bit in my voice. That left side's really nice and tired now. Right into that second side. Build it up. Stack the hips, stack the feet. Lift nice and strong. And then when you've got your position, you're going to inhale, rotate through the upper body. Exhale, squeeze it back in. Pushing down as much as you can through the hand on the barbell will really help allocate the other half of the body's weight, right? So you can actually use this to your advantage, giving that top arm some weight. Inhale, reach it up, 2, 3. Exhale, squeeze it. Almost there. 3 more. Go inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull it in. Last 2. Inhale, big stretch. Squeeze it in, final one. Here we go, big inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in, come on down. Nice work, you guys. Come back on up to your feet. We're gonna progress our single leg Romanian deadlift. We're gonna add a high pull. So for this, I like to make my hands a little bit wider than my shoulders. I'm just gonna turn to this side here. I'm gonna start on single leg, roll the shoulder blades back. This one takes a little bit of practice. So we're gonna start with a nice slow descend. Inhale to flat back. Then you're gonna exhale, squeeze it up the midline and release back down. So you're gonna inhale, keeping that barbell right close to the body. Elbows high and wide. Inhale, down, down. Take your time with this. Really start to feel the length through the spine. And I like to think about zipping up a really tight pair of pants. From bottom to top. 4 more. Keep this up. Down, 2, 3. High pull. Keep going. 3 more. Inhales. Stamping that back foot on the wall. That's a really nice sort of monument for me. Trying to really stamp my back foot on that wall behind me. 1 more time. High pull. Switch feet right away. Take it away. And right up that center line. Inhale, down, 2, 3. High and wide elbows. Sometimes I pop my sternum a little bit, but that's just because I'm really focused on pulling straight up with a barbell. 4 more. Here we go. Big inhales. And lift. Nice work, guys. Keep this up. 3 more. And really focus on that back foot reaching, stamping the wall. And 1 more, 1 more. Here we go. Big reach, big pull, and release. Nice stuff. So we're gonna come back down. Second exercise of the sequence into that lateral, that side plank. This time we're gonna up it a little bit by adding a top leg lift. So find that side body position. Press down into the barbell with that top hand. You're gonna inhale, extend out. Exhale, pull it back up. Lift that top leg. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, squeeze it up. And this is again where you can really use that top arm to help stabilize the shoulders and even really find that sense of center core really lighting on fire. Let's go forward. Inhales, reach. Exhales, pull. Lift. Almost there. 3 more. See if we can make it a little bit smoother. There you go. 2 more. 1 more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Rest, relax. Sweep those feet around, or however you want to turn it around. Let's hit that other side. Nice strong side plank. Build it up. Find your position. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, pull it in. Legs gonna lift. Watch your hips here, right? This is the #1 place they're gonna really want to wobble. And I like to think about those inner thighs, same as we did on the single leg Romanian deadlifts. Just a moment. Really finding the inner thighs contracting together and zipping up to find the nice pull of the navel to the spine. Everything super strong here. Keep it up, keep it up. Here we go. Okay. 3 more. Big exhale. 2 more. 1 more, 1 more. Big inhale, reach. Big exhale. And rest, relax. Nice job, you guys. Grab a sip of water if you need it. Towel off. We're going into our 3rd sequence next. Give it a little shimmy, shake. All right, we are going to take it behind the neck for a split squat. So you can do this one 2 ways with your back rack, or you can go into the Atlas position. This is really nice because it gives you a little bit more opening across the chest, whereas you might feel a little more limited here. So we're bringing it up into that axle back grip position. We're going into our split squat, right? That back foot's going to step back. You're going to inhale, sit down. Exhale, stand right on up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, drive through nice and strong. You keep going. We're going to try to hit 8 to 12 reps per leg here. I want you to come on down and drive through. Inhales. Exhales. And you don't have to put the knee up, but I like that extra little drive. Gives me something a little bit more. Really helps keep my abs in check. And I really focus through that position. Here we go. Let's go. 4 more. And 3. Keep it up. You're doing great. 2. And lift. Final one. Big lower. Big lift. Let's switch those feet nice and strong. Stay in that Atlas position. Relax the neck. Split squat. Drive that knee up smooth and slow. Inhales to exhales, nice and strong. Inhales and exhales, super strong. Inhales, push through. Take it down, drive it up. I love to focus on that front heel and that push away from the floor. 4, 3, let's go 2 more. 2, drive it up. 1 more, drive it up and rest. Nice work, you guys. So we're gonna go into our kneeling. If you need a little something underneath your knees, grab a towel, a pillow, whatever works for you. Grab it and just bring it underneath the knees. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our single arm reach here on this first set. So if you need a little something under those knees, grab it. Top arm, one hand on, one hand on the floor. So our single arm reach is gonna go out. Let's hit that left leg long, right leg long. Here we are on our single arm reach. So we're gonna go all the way up, pull it all the way in. Here I'm really focusing on, again, that even weight between top and bottom hand, right? We're gonna inhale, extend, exhale, pull back in. Big reach, and I'm thinking so much about my hips staying nice and square. Super strong here. Here we go, 2 more. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. 1 more, reach, knees come down, take a little breath. After doing that side plank, you really feel how the anti-rotation of that exercise, keeping your hips from rotating, really works the obliques. They're fighting to keep your hips really square. Let's switch arms. Other arm's gonna go on, other hand to the floor. And again, if you know how to modify this, it's the back leg out, and you're working on that push and pull. Otherwise, 2 feet, nice and wide. Inhale, stretch, exhale, pull. Super strong here. And I like to focus on keeping the weight even between both my hands. Inhale to reach, exhale to pull. Watch those hips. They're gonna fight. Here we go. Last 3. You can do this. 2 more. Big inhale, big exhale. 1 more. Big reach. And bring it on down. Whew. That one's a money maker. Awesome job, you guys. All right, now we're gonna amplify it, take it up a notch. So we're gonna go into, from that split squat, in that back rack position or atlas position, and you're gonna intensify it with a single arm javelin press. I like to take my opposite arm out, and I'm gonna keep my feet down to start, and then I'm gonna add that knee drive. So we're gonna start this with a nice even lower, down, 2, 3, drive up, release, good work. Inhale, 2, 3, push through. So you really wanna focus on that controlled lowering, that quick drive, and then once you feel like you have that down, then maybe take it up a notch, a little bit quick. You're gonna go down, drive through, inhales, exhales, press. You keep going, want 6 more. Take your time if you need, making sure that back leg, same arm that has the barbell, is the leg that's back. Last 2 reps, you can add that knee drive if you want. But one more time, down, squeeze it up. Let's switch arms. Great job, you guys. So build this one up nice and slow. Find that split squat stance. Same arm that has the barbell is the leg that's back. You're gonna lower down, 2, 3, press through, control that release. Slow, 2, 3, drive up. Really grip your barbell strong here. Because the axle's so long, you're gonna be working your grip strength a little bit extra in this position. A little bit quicker, we go. Bend, drive through. Inhales, exhales. You keep going. Just gonna show you from the side, rocking it here. Let's hit 3 more, 2 more. Add that knee drive if you're ready. Drive it up. 1 more, drive it up. Release, relax. Beautiful job. Woo, nice stuff. So grab a sip of water if you need. Just gonna bring my mat back over for a progression of that single arm reach. So now we're gonna stay on our knees, and we're gonna keep one hand on the ground like we did before with that single arm reach. But instead of going from our plank, we're gonna have a roll out. So, one hand on the bar, one hand down. Let's make sure I have enough space to do this one. And think the same as you did before in that single arm reach. You're gonna press that arm out, and now this time, you're gonna extend, reach, and pull it all the way in. So super important that you keep even weight in the arm that's on the bar and the hand that's on the floor. Try to disperse that weight as evenly as you can, and then grip it as hard as you can. I like to really strangle the bar. Take out some excess tension and rock it out. And we're really working into the shoulder, and even more so in the core bend, lengthening that arm out and rocking this. Let's go for 2 more. Favorite arm, right? 2 more, 1 more. Big deep inhale, let's rock it out. Big stretch. And take a moment. Really nice work, guys. Roll out those wrists. Shake it off. It's super normal for your hands to get tired, but the more you work with this barbell, the stronger you're going to feel every day. All right, let's go to that second side. Really roll up. You got reach, boom, and pull it back. Move back just a little bit. So I'm keeping one hand planted. It's kind of like a tricep push-up or just a really tight push-up. Right? It doesn't mean the elbow has to be connected to the ribs. Still using my pecs a decent amount, but also my shoulders deep into my core, bracing super, super tight. Let's go for 3 more. Big inhales to reach. Exhales to squeeze and grip hard. 2 more to go. Trying to fight that rotation in my hips. 1 more. Big reach. And rest, relax. Nice work, you guys. Shake that out. Grab a sip of water if you need. If you're feeling thirsty. We're gonna go into our last sequence, which is going to utilize our foot anchor. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my fancy axle foot anchors. You're gonna slide these on. You guys at home might have the Velcro straps too. Those are just as nice. Cradle your foot really nice. So we're gonna start in our plank. I'm gonna turn it to the side. I like to bring it about feet hips width so that I'm all lined up nice and neutral. And I'm gonna slide my toe into my cradle. And one big thing that I always sort of go over with new students, people who are taking my class for the first time, is that you want to keep an active flex in your heel when you have these. Point, point, point. You're going to work the front of that foot. So I want you to drive your heel into the barbell and really pull your toes towards your shins. Hands are going to come down, shoulder width. Grab those fingers through all 10 fingertips. Let's bring my hands out. And we're going to line the shoulders right over. I'm going to walk forward a little. Use my mats in the way. There we go, nice and strong. So from this position, I just want to really, really fight to keep my heels pressing against the bar, toes pulling, legs are active and strong. Inner thighs pressing inward, lifting from my navel, shoulders driving down, chin is down, back is nice and tall, finding that best neutral posture that I can. Then I'm going to add a little more challenge, shoulder tap, shoulder tap. It's more like a shoulder slap because you're not going to have a whole lot of time to stabilize. Really fight, keep it strong, let's push. 6 more, 5 to go, 4 left, 3 to go, 2 more, you can do it, 1 more. Whew. And rest, relax. Let's take a little child's pose. Let that one out. And then we're gonna flip it and reverse it like Missy Elliott taught us in the song. We're gonna drive our heels, also a tricky position. If your flexibility is not there yet to get this tight position, take the barbell a little bit away, slide your heels in, pull it towards you, reset. Couple little tricks. Every time you practice, it gets a little bit easier. Coming down to your back side, we're going to extend the legs all the way out. So we have a little bend in the knee, hands down by the waist, so that you're supporting your posture. Nice deep inhale to drive the chin down. You're going to exhale, lift the hips, and then you're going to pull all the way in. Inhale, stretch it all the way out. You can lower the hips or you can keep it at a hover. It's really up to you. I like to keep my hips a little bit off the floor. I'm really going for a really nice, strong hamstring contraction. Because the barbell is unstable, my hamstrings are working twice as hard on the way in and out to keep it from rolling out from underneath. It's like double duty here. Really rocking it up. Let's go for at least 3 more. Make your money count. 2 more. Big squeeze, pulling the abs in nice and tight. And I love to take a deep inhale right here. Big exhale, squeeze, and lower, and shake that out. Good, let's rock it back up. We're gonna go right into a little progression with our full plank, because I'm gonna be walking around here. I'm gonna move that out of my way just a little bit. All right, so feet hips width. Toes are gonna go down into those cradles. We're gonna go back up to our plank with our feet and our anchors. Remember, pull that toe towards your shin. Keep that ankle nice and strong. You're gonna press out. Spread those fingers, all 10 fingertips pressing into the floor. Once you're in this position, if you just wanna stay with those shoulder taps and rock that 12 reps, go for it. If you want a little more, we're gonna start our walk. And I want you to think of your hands like you do of your feet and really grip with every step. Roll it back, back, back. Nice and strong. Let's go forward. 2, 3, 4, and I want you to fight. Remember back when we set our intention at the beginning of class, Come back to that intention. Make it worth your time. Make it worth your effort. If you need a break, there's no judgments here. One more time, I want you to walk it forward and back. Show me your strength. Here we go, one more time. For 4, 3, 2, bring it back. For 4, 3, 2, total rock stars. Knees down, hips to heels. Take a little rest. Whew. Hopefully you felt every bit of that as I did. All right, let's finish this party up on the back side. Heels are gonna slide into those cradles. Lay on down. We're gonna bring our pull into our full bridge. So our first one was just our pull, our hips were staying low. Now I'm gonna add your bridge. So you're gonna lift those hips up. You're gonna pull it all the way in. Then I'm gonna ask you to drive your hips as high as you can. You can lower the hips and extend back out. This is level 1 for this exercise. Just starting to build it, lower and control. Then as you get better at mastering this position, maintaining a strong core, a sense of balance, you can bring it all into one move and all out. However, if this affects the low back too much, you feel your low back doing too much of the work, bring it in piece by piece. The pull, the bridge, lower and stretch. Let's go 2 more reps. In, all the way up, down, full breath, deep exhale, pull, drive it up, lower down, stretch it out. Good, arms are gonna reach over the head. Take a big exhale, curl your chin to your chest, round all the way up. Slide those feet out of those cradles and reach forward and grab that barbell. And the most glorious hamstring stretch. Oh, it feels really nice. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just cool this down. I hope you had a good time today. I hope you learned a few things about your bodies and about your positions. If you have a mat, you want to bring it out, go ahead and rock it out. Let's bring 2 knees down just behind that axle. Now we're going to step 1 foot up and over to a nice kneeling lunge position. I'm going to tuck that back toe, bring my hands onto the wheels, and I'm just going to slide forward using my barbell as support to a nice deep hinge, and then slide back. We'll do this 3 or 4 times total. Inhaling. It's a really nice deep hip flexor stretch, as well as I'm getting a little stretch in my standing hamstring. It's a nice little bit of ankle stretching in that front leg. This final one, I'm going to have you hold your hinge, right? Make sure right here, instead of sinking down, think about lifting up, pulling the navel to the spine, floating the ribs right over the hips. That same arm, same knee that's forward, arms are coming down, arms going to go up, big reach. Oh, it feels so good. Deep inhales through the nose, deep exhales out of mouth. Good, one more time. And then just come back up to that kneeling position, slide those hips back. We're going to extend that front leg forward, and then just very gently, slowly. After those single leg RDLs, and that pull, that bridge, you are going to feel your hamstrings. Big deep breaths right here. Opposite arm can always reach to toe. Chin can come to chest. If you're feeling it, just don't collapse. Stay strong through your center. One more big deep breath. Woo, good. And let's just go ahead and switch sides, nice and easy. Opposite foot forward, back toe is tucked, keep that glute engaged, and then just start rocking it forward. So the biggest compensation I see in a kneeling hip flexor stretch is release of the abdomen. And what happens here is if we really let go at that deep hinge, we sink all the weight into the joint and we miss stretching the muscle. So as you lean into this, I want you to think, lift up, pull the ribs off the hips, feel nice and lengthened, squeeze in that butt back glute if you need. Same arm as leg that's forward is down on that wheel. The other arm comes up, and then you're just going to reach away from that back leg, lifting and lengthening out of the spine. Nice tall reach, big deep breaths. One more. All right, let's bring it back up to that kneeling position. Extend that front leg out, lift nice and tall, and just ease into it, right? Every stretch, you want to find that nice bit of stretch point, and then you want to breathe through that, making sure that your brain and your body agree on that tension, and you're just trying to ease it. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Remember, we don't stretch because we're already flexible. We stretch so that we become more flexible, so that we recover quicker, and we do more workouts. And the cycle continues. Good, one more big deep breath. Opposite arm can always come across. You can breathe into the back of that leg. And then lift everything up. Guys, I'm going to finish it up with my favorite 2 stretches. Favorite. We're going to go back into that rotational trunk stretch that we did before. in our warm-up. So feet are as wide as you need, knees can be bent, one hand's down, opposite arm. This time we're gonna reverse your breath. So I want you to take a deep inhale, fill your ribs. Exhale, you're gonna rotate through for your deepest range of motion yet. Inhale, you're gonna come back down. So we're using our exhale on the end range to get a little bit more mobility out of the thoracic spine. Big exhale. One more time. It's okay if the hips swivel a little. Big exhale. And come on down. Good. Opposite arms. Switch it up. Inhale. Fill the rib cage. Feel the ribs go wide. Exhale. You're going to push down through that standing arm up. This is Grace's tighter side. Big inhale to big exhale. 2 more times. Final one. Go for it. Go big. Go deep. And then just gently come back to a nice flat back. We're going to rotate those feet out. I want you to meet me in a really nice low squat. So your low squat might be here today. It might be up here. Try to get your elbows inside your thighs. So press the knees out. Hands can come to your heart. You can go a little bit lower, go a little bit lower, go a little bit lower. Try to get those hips low. Now here, another place. You don't want to sink. You want to grow taller. You want to press through. Take 3 deep breaths as a group together. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, press out on those knees, grow taller. Nice deep inhale. Big exhale one more time for an awesome workout today. You rocked it. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of that mouth. And stand it up. Shake it out. Give yourselves a round of applause for rocking it out, guys. I will see you soon. Have an awesome day.